Hello, welcome everyone. We don't tell anyone ahead of time that it's a group interview because then some of you wouldn't show up. Maybe not on this call. I think this group is probably going to be really social and really talkative. But on some of the other calls, I was worried I'll lose someone. And to get here, you've all been really, the applications were, we screened it down to get this group of people in the room. So we want every one of you here and we want to hear from each of you. I work for a return on artificial intelligence and we teach businesses how to use AI to get returns, to drive business, revenue, more time for their owners, whatever they're hoping for, more leads, more everything. All of you in this room, I'm sure, are talented. And so for me in this interview, I'm getting to know you. Like, I want to see who you are. So, with that, let's go ahead and get started. So this interview is going to be pretty casual. I know there's a lot of you, but like, we'll make sure everyone answers every question. I'm not going to be calling on anyone, but just know that you're not going to get left out. Like, this is totally fine. I try to keep it as relaxing as an interview can be, and I understand interviews are not relaxing. Like, I understand that for you, they're very stressful, and I'm sorry about that, because I just want to get to know you, and I want to, see how you fit in. So we'll start with pretty much the standard thing you get asked, which is like, why do you want to be a social media manager? What's your experience? What do you do? Just tell me a little bit about yourself so we can get started, and I can start to get a feel from you, for each of you. And like I said, anyone can go. You can sort of, just unmute or raise your hand, and we'll kind of work it out and make sure everyone gets heard. So who's first?
Okay.
All right, Eric.
I'm gonna do it first then. I'm Eric, and I'm passionate about social media, and I enjoy the dynamic nature of the role, and I have a love for continuous learning and development, especially in artificial intelligence before it became a thing. Yeah, I have a degree in marketing management, backed by 7 years of experience working in a corporate BPO industry here in the Philippines, serving US clients. And before I left the corporate world, I already lead the introduction or pioneered a team of support specialists. My role there was to mentor and guide them, which I believe feel I learn or be better at handling people, and as well as was heavily involved in administrative tasks. And of course, leadership team meetings. That's always part of it in a BPO. And yeah, prior to that, I was a customer service representative where I took phone calls from answering inquiries up to handling escalation calls for upset customers. Then I was once a travel agent where I planned both travel reservations and collaborated with vendors such as airlines, hotels, cars, and even insurance. And yeah, it's with strong focus on customer satisfactions. Then during the pandemic, focus was shifted to social media, creating content across my social media platform like informative and shareable content, which allowed me to gain thousands of followers. And my ability to connect to online audience came in handy when I started my first business venture, where it had its decent moment because of social media marketing. And just recently, I've successfully managed a social media account for a local brand for a travel and leisure agency while working closely to the owner who is based in the UK. So we were able to increase like brand awareness, credibility, and foreign customers or guests. Then, as of now, as I'm looking for an opportunity, as I mentioned, I have continuous love for learning and development. So I'm currently taking online courses at Coursera, if you're familiar with it, such as project management, digital marketing, email marketing. I'm starting to teach myself about Figma too. Yeah, it's like a scholarship offered by the Department of Trade and Industry here in the Philippines. So yeah, that's all about me, and I really appreciate the time that you have for us, and I'm hoping to all your time provide value, and whether or not I am to join your team. That's all.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. And I should, in case anyone wasn't on the call when I said it earlier, I don't want you guys to feel like you're like competing against each other. Thank you, Eric. Who's
You're very
next?
much welcome.
My name is Ray. I graduated with a bachelor's degree in communication at a local college in our city. It's called. So my first job would probably my first job was I was a local media practitioner in our city as a newscaster. I also have been part of the teaching industry as a senior high school teacher teaching high school students. And recently, I was hired. Previously, I guess it was during the pandemic, if I'm not mistaken. So up until early of this year, so I was the marketing and social media manager of it's a local tourism site in my locality.
That's great. Great to meet you.
Thank you.
Who's next? Oh, I know who's next. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Ben, and I've been a social media manager since 2018, where I first handled social media locally, and then when I started to know about the online jobs, that's where I applied, and then I got my first client, which was back in 2019.
I love it. I love it. Thank you, Dustin.
Thank you.
Okay, should I be next?
Yes, please do.
I am a graduating student from the course Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering. So my graduation will be happening next month, July 17th. And
Oh,
fortunately,
congratulations.
thank you everyone. And fortunately, I got the chance to receive a Latin Honor Award. So I got the highest, which is the magna cum laude. I'm very proud of that. Yeah, thank you.
Cool. Wow.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm coming from computer engineering into social media. That's quite a journey you took. I love it.
Thank you.
Sure. Who's next? Yes.
I am a graduate of Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English, and I have been working as a virtual assistant for more than 2 years now, and for over a year, I have been specializing in social media management, appointment setting, lead generation specialist, and graphic designing.
Wonderful. Great. Thank you. Who's next?
Graduated with a degree in Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. I worked in the biggest studio center in the Philippines, center for 7 years. I started as a customer relations staff where I tasked to manage students and like manage the class, and then I got promoted as a marketing staff. So my job is to create proposals for schools to have a partnership with them. I also started to manage the Facebook page of our company. So part of that is creating content. After that, I got promoted as operations manager.
Who's next?
I have had the privilege of working as a social media manager for more than 8 years now. Before we had office here in my hometown, which with my work with my brother who is SEO specialist and developer. We gather trainings here in our hometown for those who are willing to work online. So we help them.
Wonderful. Thank you, Julie.
Hello guys.
Hello.
Am I here?
Yes, you are.
I studied in Toyota Motor Philippines School of Technology in Laguna. After that, I worked in Toyota Quezon Avenue. And after that, I applied in for Toba City. I am a mechanic there.
I was consistently a top two student in my class. I then went to De La Salle Isabel, where I was a scholar throughout the middle school up to high school. And I love being involved in school activities, by the way, wherein I received several awards, specifically in mathematics while doing extracurricular activities as well. And with that, I was also part of the chess varsity team and competed in the UAAP during high school. And after high school, I pursued a degree in civil engineering. Well, I know what you're thinking. It's kind of, it's a huge leap. So, with a specialization in hydraulics and water resource at De La Salle University, well, it was a fantastic experience, and I was a bit proud to be a scholar at the top-ranked institution for civil engineering in the Philippines. I do have 11 years of experience with that. However, it's managing the social media platform for a religious organization.
Nice to meet you, Dave.
So I have a bachelor's degree in communication. So I'm really excited to working with you guys.
Fantastic.